Welcome everyone to another astrology video. This week I'm doing a horoscope reading for the week of October 28 through to November 3. If you're new here, I do this on the channel nearly every week. I read out the horoscopes that I write for an American column. If they don't make it onto YouTube, you'll find them on my website and of course across other social medias too. So I start with a weekly overview, then I go through all the 12 signs. I timestamp it all so you can just jump into the horoscope if you prefer. So they're short and sweet, nothing too in-depth. Secondly, thank you to all the new subscribers. I have noticed that the subscription count has raised a little bit. So thank you. I really do appreciate you being here and listening to all of my astro rants. No doubt you found me through the annual horoscopes I recently published. Hopefully you enjoyed those, you found them helpful, useful, and you can always use those as a reference, particularly in 2025 when we actually experience those transits and you can reflect on the I guess the predictions based on the events in your own life. Might be helpful reference point and navigation point. Thirdly, this is my 199th video on YouTube. So the next one will be the big 200. So I thought I'd put it out there to you to request a particular video. Is there an area of astrology you want more support in, want to know about? Maybe it's a particular celebrity or situation you might like me to look into for the next video. Thought I'd do something a little bit different and call out for a shout out. So pop that in the comments below if you've got an idea or a burning interest in astrology and you'd like me to cover it. More than happy to do that. So let's get cracking on the horoscopes. Again, October 28, November 3. Following the crowd is always an option. So is listening to all the talking heads out there that tell you what to think, what to say, and what to do. To be honest, it's hard not to hear them these days, but you don't have to listen. In fact, I recommend that, especially if it leaves you feeling confused, uncertain, and depleted of energy. Everyone has their agenda, and it's likely they truly believe they are doing what's best for you. Are you sure, though? Despite their plans and their promises of being your savior, you have to remain their victim, or else their role becomes obsolete. The boot remains on your neck. You feel hopeless looking for someone to save you. This is the political game and it works. It works for as long as you surrender your power to it. Almost every spiritual teaching explains that the abundance, the happiness, and the joy you seek is already within you. Your role is to identify the cross currents within you that steer you off course from the things you say you want. Be wary of identifying with your self-fulfilling prophecies. As the powers that be seek to dominate the discourse, remember you still get to choose joy if that is what you want. Aries, you know what they say about speaking up now or forever holding your peace? This phase you're in is a bit like that, especially this week. Sure, you could lose your temper, or did you just find your power? A temper you can't really lose, but in doing so, you could find what really motivates you. What is it you want? Stop looking for your choices everywhere except for within your own heart. Taurus, when things appear to be going wrong, they could actually just be going right. Sometimes rejection is redirection. Other times, a missed opportunity is a bullet dodged. So much of what appears to be happening to you is actually for you. Perspective is everything. This week, you have to decide whether you're willing to change your mind or if you're going to continue on the same trajectory. Things don't have to stay the same, you know. Gemini, your job this week is to recognize an opportunity when it presents itself. Even if it doesn't seem to appear, you have to stay in alignment with it anyway. Energy begets energy and thoughts become things. This is the way you have to approach life now. Block out the noise around you and focus on the things that you are trying to manifest because they are closer to you than you think they are. Cancer, everything reaches a tipping point. Oh, sorry, everything reaches its tipping point, and this week you're likely getting there. Whether it's just your mood or what you are and aren't willing to put up with in a certain situation or with someone, chances are things will arrive at a point of no return. Sometimes things have to get worse before they can get better. That being said, though, you also get to choose by your own behavior how bad things need to get. Leo, there are always blessings and joy to be had when you're open to receiving them. Right now, you're in an astrological double luck phase. Friends, groups, communities, even the online space are all providing wonderful benefits for you. If you can continue putting your energy there, even if you're not feeling the rewards just yet, the results you want will arrive. You also have to adopt a positive mindset too. Keep the faith because it will pay off. Virgo, you may have to do your best to ignore any politics or power plays either collectively or in your personal life. The more success you experience, the more likely you're going to deal with negativity. Unfortunately, that seems to be just the way things are. Sometimes the best thing you can do is to keep all your blessings and good fortune close to your chest. Keep things on a need to know basis with some people. Libra, try not to be too disappointed if things don't work out the way you hoped they would. You see, sometimes things happen that way because what you thought you wanted wasn't best for you. Career progress and big picture life direction stuff is undergoing a process of being reinvented. Anything that doesn't work out now is an aid of bigger things to come. Don't push for progress if it means you have to push more than normal. Scorpio, despite putting your best foot forward, you may have to ask yourself whether you're going in the direction you want to be headed in. This is something you really need to be considering over the upcoming weeks and months. You might not be receiving the financial rewards from the work you're doing, but unless it's providing a pathway, sorry, you might be receiving the financial rewards from the work you're doing, but unless it's providing a pathway to meaning and purpose, you might need to course correct. Reconsider what your true north really is and start heading there. Sagittarius, you can look at the areas of your life that are not working out the way you want, or you could look at all the things that are going so right for you. You see, life has a way of going in the direction of where your energy is and what your thoughts are. If you keep believing in yourself and those who support you, then all the right outcomes will inevitably arrive. Look for opportunities to improve your situation, and that's what you'll get. Capricorn, if you've been walking on eggshells with a certain person in your life, then this week it may pay off to walk even more gently. Walking away is also an option too. Right now, you've reached a limit with what you are willing and unwilling to put up with. It's not an easy call to make. However, if someone isn't willing to meet you halfway, then you really have to reconsider how much you can continue to give. Aquarius, it's okay to lean into your friends for support because you don't have to do things alone. That said, there are times when you are alone when you find out who your friends really are too. You've been through too much at this point to continue to fake it. Figure out who is in your corner and who isn't. More often than not, it's those you least expected support from are those who are the ones who are going to so freely give it. Pisces, you do have it within your power to control joy. Yes, it's true. Sometimes it can be as simple as deciding that despite all your worries and woes, you are choosing to be happy. This week, do look for the blessings because they are there in great abundance. There are also problems too. Don't ignore those, but do be mindful of how much energy you're giving to problems versus solutions. Control your mindset and you'll be so much happier regardless. So there you have it. Those are the horoscopes for this week. I hope you enjoyed them. Just a short, sweet inspiration for the week based on the Pluto-Mars opposition, but also the Venus-Jupiter one. Okay, so until next time, everyone, I hope you have a great week. Do please leave in the comments what you'd like to see in an upcoming video, and I'll be sure to get on to that. So have a great week, and I'll see you all next time.